All right, so I've heard from a couple people that I should look at today's Fibble. So if you don't remember how Fibble works, this is like normal Wordle, except in every row, every guess, we're gonna have one clue that is a lie. So it gives us this word to start with. The word is venom. So let's see, the green E could be yellow or gray. One of the grays could be yellow or green. We don't really know much at this point. Let's see, I'm gonna do denim. Seems good. Okay, so one of the two E's is a lie, and one of the two N's is a lie. Perfect, because that means that the V, the D, the I, the O, the M's are all true. Now, they're all grays, so that doesn't give us too much, but we know that those are all trues, because one of the E's has to be a lie, and one of the N's has to be a lie. Let's see, let's do, what should we do next? That's the interesting question. I could do something like men's, but depending on what we get here, we're not necessarily gonna know which is the lie still. So, and at best we know there's an E in the word. We know that for sure now. Because this can't be gray, these can't both be lies. Because then the N's would have to be true. So these can't both be lies. One of the N's is a lie and one of the E's is a lie. So there's definitely an E. There could be an N, depends on which one is the lie. So we know there's an E in the grid. Let's see. And assuming, okay. And so we also know that either the green E is true and the yellow N is, they're true diagonally, right? So if this is a lie, this is a lie. Or if these two could be lies. So they're diagonally true. So there's either an E somewhere and no N, or there's an E second and an N somewhere. So maybe let's do N-E, I'm gonna do nerdy. Gets us a couple new letters. We know the D is gray. It's helpful to reuse clues that you know already the truth of. The grays are less helpful, but okay. So, interesting. Okay, so, all right, unfortunately, either this could still be these two and that, or it could go this way and that one. But we know either the N or the E is the lie here. So the R, D, and Y are true. So we got a lot of grays. I'm gonna try an N in a different position, I think. Let's try something like, maybe we should try an E in a different position too. Let's try spent. That seems decent. Okay, so, right. So, we know, remember up here we said diagonally was true. So either the yellow E and the gray N were true, or the green E and the yellow N. So if the gray N, if the gray N is the lie, this still works, because that means this yellow E is the lie. That means the green E, so this yellow E would be true. If the gray N is true, then we get this, but this could still be a lie or true, couldn't it? But we can't have the P and the green E be true. Right, so if these are lies, right, if these two are the lies, this has to be a lie, because the gray N is a lie. Okay, so the gray N is a lie, which means the green P is true, and the green E is true, which is not possible. So those are not the lies. These are the lies. This is a lie. The gray N is true, the yellow E is true. Now, this one could still be a lie. This could be a green E, or it could be true. But we know the N is true. And we know the E, there is an E and it's not second or third. Okay. Let's assume the P is true for the moment. What could that be? The problem is, what's gonna come before the P? So the S could be the lie. The S could be the lie. That could be a green. But then, what would be here? Something like space would work. If the S was the lie, could have the word space. Let's try that. Okay, so one of the P's is a lie. Which means there is a P in the word for sure. So if this one's the lie, there's a yellow P, so it's somewhere. And if this one's the lie, then there's the green P second. So one of these is a lie. Right, and whichever one is the lie, whichever P is the lie, the yellow S is true, so that's true in both of them. We know this yellow E, no, we don't know the yellow E is true. One of the two yellow E's is true. They could both be true. Because both of these P's could actually be a lie. But at least one of them is at least one of them is a lie. They could both be lies. So where to go from here? Okay, so we know one of the two P's is a lie. Or both. One or both. I think one of them is probably true. But we don't really know that. Let's assume... Okay, we know the yellow S is true though, so there is an S somewhere. So let's do, could we do a SE? Now that would assume that this E is the lie, which would then mean the yellow P would have to be true. So it would have to be something like phase. Phase would work. That would be interesting because we just had phase as the Wordle answer. Let's try that. Let's see if it's the same answer as the Wordle. Hey, it was phase. All right, that's interesting. So I guess that's probably why people were telling me I should try it. All I knew was people said, hey, you should do today's Fibble. So that must be why. So it's the same answer as the Wordle, which is pretty interesting. So there you go. The answer was phase, so I guess... this one is the P up here was the lie. Oh, it won't let me do the flags now. Oh, it puts the dashes. So this one was the lie. The E was the lie. The yellows were true. Yep, okay. Very interesting. So, cool. I wonder if that's just a coincidence. I'm assuming it's just a coincidence that that's... All right, Future Scott jumping in here. I actually just sent a message to the person who coded the game Fibble and asked them if this was just a coincidence or if the answer was the same on purpose, and I'm told it was just a coincidence. So there you go, inquiring minds now have an answer. So back to Past Scott. So anyways, that was today's Fibble. Let me know how you did with this one and how many guesses it took you to figure it out. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. I'm gonna go ahead and guess Mocha. I like that guess. Oh, it's Mocha. And the A is green over here. Ooh, you know what we could do? Khaki. That would be really good with a double K. If the O isn't second, it has to be last, but that seems less likely. So C-O something S-E. Oh, Barcelona. We're in Barcelona. Okay, so we are in Spain. There you go.